Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Rickey, listen, I was on Martha's Vineyard a couple of days ago, and do you know, people stopped me, and they said, you on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Tell Rickey I said hello. So, man, you are loved everywhere. God bless you, and I praise God for you. Check this out. Today's song is by Norman Hutchins, God's Got a Blessing. And check it out, with your name on it. Isn't it good to know that when God gives us blessings, first of all, God's blessing business never goes bankrupt. God's blessing business is not defined or confined to the economy. So no matter how jacked the economy may be because of tariffs and because of a weaponizing of politics against the have-nots, because it's determined to bless the have-gots. Here's the good news. God's got a blessing from God's blessing business, and God's blessing business never goes bankrupt. God's blessing business is something all of us can tap into. God's blessing business is always giving us just what we need, because the word blessing, watch this, in the Bible, it simply speaks, here it is, of internal contentment, regardless of your external circumstances. God's blessing business gives you internal satisfaction, regardless of your external situation. God's blessing business never goes bankrupt, but here it is. God has a blessing with your name on it. Isn't it good to know that God's blessings are custom? They are tailor-made. They're not off the rack. And so the blessing that fits me may not fit you, because what God has for you is for you, and what God has for me is for me. So go ahead, live this day in the knowledge that God has a blessing from a blessing business that never goes out of business, and God has a blessing. And check this, your name is all on it. It's customized, it's tailor-made, and it's just for you. God bless you.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour. Y'all got the front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's Thursday, August 7th. Here's what's going on in the news. Things turned violent at Fort Stewart in Georgia as 5 soldiers were allegedly shot by one of their own, Sergeant Cornelius Redford. Now, Brigadier General John Lubas says the quick response on base made all the difference.
But I know that his soldiers in the area that witnessed the shooting immediately and without hesitation tackled the soldier, subdued him, that allowed law enforcement to then take him into custody.
Radford, who has not seen combat, was stationed at Fort Stewart and is believed to have used his own personal handgun, not a military-issued weapon. More details are expected in the coming days. 2 centuries later, and we're still putting Confederates on pedestals. Literally. The government is planning to reinstall a statue of Confederate General Albert Pike in D.C.'s Judiciary Square. Protesters tore it down after George Floyd's murder in 2020. The 27-foot statue went up over a century ago, not to honor Pike's shaky war record, but his work with the Freemasons. Never mind that he was a slave owner and a white supremacist. Now it's reportedly going back up in October. Back to school season is here, which means it's not just the kids who need a routine. Parents, grandparents, everybody's got to get back on a real sleep schedule. Studies show when parents are stressed, kids sleep worse, and it affects their health. And now a massive study out of China links bad sleep to over 170 diseases. Everything from diabetes and dementia to high blood pressure and even gangrene.
Dang.
Yeah, there's an upside, though. Good sleep habits can actually help reverse that damage. So, yeah, sleep might just actually be the real superpower this school year. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yeah, what's up there, ladies and gentlemen? Well, college football coaches' top 25 rankings have been released. This is not the AP ranking, but this is the first one of the year. That means we can close the college football season. So Texas is number 1, Ohio State's number 2, Penn State 3, Georgia number 4, Notre Dame 5, Clemson 6, Oregon 7, Alabama's 8, LSU is 9, and Miami is 10. The official AP poll will be out when the season starts, all that good stuff right there, man. LiAngelo Ball, one of the Ball brothers. He's the brother, of course, Lonzo and LaMelo Ball, who are both very wealthy NBA players. Well, LiAngelo revealed that he quit playing basketball because he was in the NBA G League and the money wasn't good, and he was kind of a big baller, and he wasn't making much money, so he quit and started a rap career. And that's pretty much why he's not playing basketball anymore.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
He better go back to playing basketball.
I'm just saying.
You better get back in that gym, huh?
Get back on that court.
You know,
in that studio, bro.
This music don't pay what basketball people pay.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, old video has surfaced and has went viral. A video from back in 2016 when he was on this show called Watch What Happens Live and was asked if a deal breaker is when a woman does not reach his bedroom by the third date. Here's what he said.
Is it a deal breaker if a girl won't sleep with you after the third date?
The third date, I feel like that's the breaker right there. As soon as you hit
right.
three dates, that's like.
Wow.
Hey, man.
There's a limit, huh?
So, I mean, Taylor Swift might have been by date 3 with him. What you think, man?
Yeah, of course.
Say, man. Hey,
Did he say something wrong?
Hey, man. We can talk about
Y'all
that.
is crazy.
Brad, good morning, Brad. What you got coming up next, man?
Man, coming up next in the Hot Spot are the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards coming to an end. We're going to talk about it up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BRA18.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about an hour time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, things are changing over at BET. The CEO of Black Entertainment Television Network, Scott Mills, has just announced that the network is suspending both the Soul Train and BET Hip Hop Awards. He says that his team is actively thinking about where those award shows might best live as the media climate continues to evolve. Now, the BET Hip Hop Awards first launched back in 2006. Over the years, the ceremony became one of the few nationally broadcast events where hip-hop artists got their flowers. And the Soul Train Awards first launched in 1987, carrying on the legacy of Don Cornelius celebrating the best R&B artists. BET's suspension of the award shows comes after talks to sell the network from under the Paramount umbrella stalled last year. Wow, it's going to be crazy to see the BET Hip Hop Awards go away. I thought that was doing pretty good.
Yep. This last one was good.
It was?
Yeah, the people really like this last one.
Yeah, so my thing
Is it the budget and the ratings?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
But they said it's suspended indefinitely, so hopefully, it
and the media climate does change, so I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe,
is streaming. They say
everything is streaming.
So
they probably going to move it, they probably trying to find a new home for it and see where they can. They might put it on Paramount. They might put it on, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Who knows? All right, y'all, moving on. Tiana Taylor opened up to her followers about her health this week. She revealed that she will be stepping back from public appearances to address some vocal challenges that she's been quietly dealing with for a while now. Tiana says her doctors informed her that she needs vocal surgery immediately because they found a non-cancerous growth on one of her vocal cords, and that has been affecting her voice and causing discomfort. But thankfully, they caught it, and it is treatable. Tiana Taylor says her healing sabbatical will not delay the release of her fourth studio album, Escape Room. Now, it won't delay her new movie either. That comes out next month. It's called One Battle After Another, which also stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Regina Hall, and Wood Harris. Tiana says, thank you for the grace, the love, and the space to heal. I can't wait to be on another side of this stronger, softer, and singing again. So we're going to keep Tiana Taylor in our prayers. And last but not least, according to Diddy's lawyer, Nicole, they have initiated talks with Donald Trump's team regarding a possible presidential pardon. She says, it's my understanding that we've reached out and had conversations in reference to a pardon. Diddy is a very hopeful person, and I believe that he remains hopeful Trump will grant it. This comes just days after Trump stated, nobody asked, but I know people are thinking about it. He added, I think some people have been very close to asking. The topic of a pardon has circulated since the start of Combs' trial. Although he was acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering charges, he was convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. His sentencing is scheduled for October 3rd. And also, according to an interview with his lawyer, Diddy isn't done with the stage, and he's already planning a huge comeback performance at Madison Square Garden after his prison release. Here's what he had to say.
Kids and get back with his mother and the people who love him and miss him. One thing he said he's going to be back in Madison Square Garden. He said to me he's going to be back in Madison Square Garden.
Doing what?
I guess being on stage.
I think people will definitely come out. I think people are going to want to see a show, see who's going to perform with him, see what it's going to be like. And he's from New York, so I think people are going to come support just to see what's going on anyway.
Exactly.
And his son, King Combs, is probably going to perform. He probably going to, hopefully he put all the people on that, stuck by his side. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time for Special K. Got news you positively absolutely cannot use. Special K, good morning.
Hey, good morning. And the news for today is brought to you, sponsored by the riddle of the day. And the answer is perpetuate. Perpetuate. And the question, how do they bill you at a hood Chinese food restaurant?
Perpetuate.
Perpetuate.
You know what?
Perpetuate.
Oh my God.
That is horrible.
Now that's a good one.
Yeah, you got to let it marinate for a minute.
That's not nice, though.
Yeah, you just got to let it marinate for a second.
No funny here. No funny. No funny.
Y'all keep going to them buffets.
Okay.
Don't worry, I may look good for you.
You wonder why it's $2.99 for a lunch special. All right, so let's jump on in here, man. Some things are just a little hood, but other things are just straight up ghetto. Alfredas.
Yes.
It's hood when you go off on a customer service lady at the power company for not letting you make arrangements on your bill. It's ghetto when the arrangements you're trying to make are on top of the arrangements that you already have. Rock T, it's hood for a woman to have 5 kids by 5 different dudes. It's ghetto when they're all boys and they're all juniors. Marco Jr., Jamal Jr., Antoine Jr., Larry Jr., and Gilberto Jr. And they all got different grades of hair.
Oh, no.
And Gilberto, the only one that's Mexican.
He's the only one that's Mexican. She slipped up. It's hood to get drunk at somebody's wedding, so drunk that you black out and got to get carried out of there. It's ghetto to be that drunk at somebody's wedding and you're the pastor that officiated the wedding. Speaking of weddings, it's hood to get married wearing a probation ankle monitor on under your wedding dress. It's ghetto when the groom is your probation officer.
Smart.
Leverage. It's called leverage.
Right? Okay.
It's hood to cuss out a bank teller for making you show ID because you cashing a $32 check. It's ghetto to cuss them out when that $32 check is on top of the $34 you got in your account to begin with. It's hood to get married to a man and not take his last name because you don't feel like updating your driver's license. It's ghetto to not take his last name because you used to be married to his brother. You already got his last name.
Damn.
It's hood to name your child after a word you saw on a pamphlet at the free clinic. It's ghetto when you don't realize the pamphlet is about STDs. Now your baby got to go to pre-K named chlamydia.
Oh, you know.
Everybody who rode in the ambulance car, throw your hands up. If you rode in the ambulance car, everybody, come on, Brat,
Roll in your ambulance car.
Everybody who rode in the ambulance car,
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna
I hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky, when I got this story, it brought tears to my eyes. I literally cried, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard, but Raven Simone, honey, she's speaking out, Ricky. She recently shared details, y'all, about a past relationship that ended after her longtime boyfriend got another woman pregnant, y'all. And she said they were together for a very long time. Here's what Raven has to say.
We were together for a really long time, and he got another girl pregnant. And the best part of it was he asked me to be the godmother of the kid.
No. How wild.
And we're still in communication now. He's been through a lot. So there's, nothing but love and respect for all that he's gone through in his family.
Man.
Ricky, I cried. It was so sad. It made me think about...
What you crying for?
Because it made me think about this probably why she married Miranda.
No,
because
that's
of
actually
what he
not
did.
why she married no Miranda.
Oh, that's not what he did?
No.
But isn't that something? Could y'all imagine? I mean, the guy you loved and dated and gave your life to got another woman pregnant, and it just made you just leave. And then Miranda came in her life and helped out, and she married her.
No, Gary, that's not the story. That's the story you want it to be.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm gonna need you to get these stories together now.
Okay.
He messed his hell.
Ain't he?
I cried.
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
It didn't.
Absolutely not, Gary.
Now, sometimes women, they'll cheat too. And then they'll try to come back, try to come get back with you after they done had them puppies.
Them puppies. Rough. Come on.
No.
Them puppies.
Yeah, everybody get nice after they done had all them puppies. And they want you back.
Well, we glad, honey, that Raven is in a happier place right now. Have you spoke to her since that?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, she's okay?
Absolutely. She's doing great.
Okay, thank you. All right, congratulations, Raven. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Diddy's lawyer, baby, is complaining, honey. He is complaining that Diddy is being served maggots, honey, in his food, baby, in the pen, y'all. They say, baby, Mark Aganago said his latest bid to get his high-profile Aganopolino.
Pretty sure that's not right.
That's right. Honey said that his latest bid to get his high-profile client released from the pen, honey. Now, they said recently Agapanino asked the judge,
You change his name each time.
Agnifilo.
Just say the attorney.
Yeah, his attorney asked the judge, Arul Sabarinayan, to release Diddy on bail ahead of his October 3rd sentencing. They say now in the letter to the judge, Diddy's lawyer decried conditions in Brooklyn's notorious Metropolitan Detention Center. Diddy has been in the pen, y'all, since September 2024. He said the living conditions at the MDC remain inhumane, and the conditions seem unlikely. It just doesn't seem fair. And it's like, how could something like that happen? We did it. So now, we have two former Alcatraz inmates.
Hold on.
Nobody been in Alcatraz.
Hold on. Don't do that.
I didn't know which one.
Let's talk about your visit where you was.
I didn't know which one.
Stealing them clothes or whatever you was doing.
I didn't know y'all was in Alcatraz.
Robbing the stores with the mannequins.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if y'all was in Alcatraz or which one y'all was in.
Okay.
But did they sell?
Okay.
Ricky, I didn't.
What they do at the one you was in?
No, but did they serve maggots during the food, y'all honest?
Did they serve maggots when they served you your food?
No, because I had cereal.
Okay. Well, it could have been a maggot in the cereal. Maybe you ate it.
I worked in the kitchen. I got good food because I ate first.
Gary, you know damn well.
Ricky.
No damn Alcatraz.
I don't know which one they was in.
Okay.
Man,
Okay.
But anyway.
How long has Alcatraz been closed? You know damn well they ain't with no damn Alcatraz.
We never discussed it. We just knew they were in the pen, so I didn't know it was Alcatraz. But we just
seem to forget that you were there too, Gary.
Yeah, Brat, he went while he was on the air. He called, and I put him on the phone on the air.
Put it on there.
We had to go get who came and got you out?
Shirley, bless her spirit. Honey. Got me out, Lord.
Did they take you down to Lulu? You was in Lulu.
No, I was in Corsicana, baby. I was on the outskirts. And I'll tell you, honey.
Gary, they took you to jail in the suburbs.
Yes, baby. And I was nervous as hell because I told y'all the police car didn't have no damn seat. I didn't know they didn't have no seat in the police car. So it was a bunch of like some acrylic or something. I'm like, they ain't got no seats back here. And then we had to pass by some water, baby, going to the damn jail. I said, Lord, I hope you don't throw me in the water. You don't know. And the police told me. I was a nervous wreck, so I was glad when we got to the damn jail, baby.
Did they hold you down? Did they hold you down like they did on Shawshank Redemption?
Yes, baby. They deroached me, honey.
De-lice
me, whatever. Good. De-lice, deroach.
Roaches?
Baby, well, I didn't know. They spray your hands down with a hose, with that little hose
They
thing,
do
baby.
that, want you to get lice or give lice to nobody.
Yeah, well, I said,
when they sprayed
me?
When they sprayed you, did you do that pose like Marilyn Monroe?
I sure did. Then they put me in that damn non-colored orange jumpsuit, baby. I'm like, girl, this girl ain't orange no more.
It's been washed too much.
It's been washed too much. I'm like, girl, this ain't cute, honey. And they put me in a room. I said, y'all don't have a clock in here? No clock, no nothing. They don't let you know the time or no magazines. I'm like, girl, ain't got no magazines. But I'm glad it was just an overnight stay, honey, and that's when Shirley got me out the next day. You did plastered it all over the damn radio.
Was that your only time?
No, that was my second time. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is peach sorbet. On the high end, you say peach sorbet, and on the low end, you say that's that light orange of that jumpsuit those girls had in, honey.
It was peach.
Yes, baby. But that's all right, honey. I'm here.
Brat, they got him out of jail and brought him straight to the radio station.
Straight to the radio station, baby. Yes, ma'am. They said,
You showed right back
today?
on the air, boy. We had a time with that, boy.
I know y'all had a ball.
Boy, that was the best radio of all time. Yes, sir. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley morning show. I got the wake-up call. Hey, get at me, 8669 R-I-C-K-E-Y. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
They woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so we'd be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley morning show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Alan from Greenville, North Carolina. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, good morning. This is Gigi calling from Charlotte. Wishing a happy Wednesday to Braden and Caleb at Bethel Henbury Elementary in Blackwood, and to Chance on his first day in pre-K. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Cindy, Kima, Texas. Wake up, Evan. You ready for school? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Good morning. It's Lakeisha calling from Columbia, South Carolina. I want to give a wake-up call to the best fed team in all of the South Carolina, Irmo High School. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in. Like, yeah, what's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. In Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brian.
Welcome, Rickey.
My morning show is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
And what's up, Rick? What's up, everybody? Good to be with you this morning.
Yes, sir. Happy to have you, always.
Man, Rick, listen, I don't know if you know this, but I am a movie buff. Like, going to the movies, watching movies has always been one of my favorite things to do. And we are getting ready to enter into a crazy, I think, season for black filmmakers. I don't know if you all have seen these or heard about these, but like, it's just a few that I think are like incredible. And so the most recent and coming out this month in a week is Spike Lee's new movie. And he's doing this in conjunction with A24, which for those other movie buffs is just like a crazy production house. But this is the first time in 18 years that he's pairing up with Denzel again. And for highest to lowest. And it's Denzel, Jeffrey Wright, A$AP Rocky, even my man Wendell Pierce, and Denzel is like a music mogul. And it's a suspense movie. It deals with some kidnapping. It is like, it did crazy at Cannes Festival. in May, and like what I'm hearing from Spike Lee is that literally ASAP Rocky goes toe to toe with Denzel. Nuts.
Oh wow! Well, I can't wait.
Definitely, you all.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, no, you got to check that out. But the trailer that's blowing my mind is this new Jordan Peele film called Him, and man, your boy Marlon Wayans goes in on this. Like it's a horror film, of course, because it's Jordan Peele, but it's about a college quarterback who like literally is getting drawn into the dark side by his idol, who's a legendary quarterback, which is Marlon Wayans, and it's almost like Marlon Wayans is in some ways playing the devil, and leading this young guy to sacrifice it all to win at football. But of course, man, the visuals are insane. And to take this horror genre into the sports space, Jordan Peele is just nuts, man. I would hate to be in Jordan Peele's mind on a bad day, because there's no telling where it's going to take you. Yeah, like it is such a dark place, but also such a fascinating and creative place. And so I'm excited. That film is coming out in September. But for those of you that are really movie buffs, man, I love when black folks are taking new takes on movies that have traditionally been done by white characters. And so Eddie Murphy announced that he's redoing the Pink Panther series, which is really interesting because obviously there's a French motif there. But the one that I think is really cool is Michael B. Jordan is remaking the Thomas Crown Affair. And this is like probably as close to a Bond movie as you get without being Bond. It's going to be centered in London, and the last two were centered in New York. There was a 1968 film and a 1999 film, but this is really going to center around Michael B. Jordan's vision of this crime thriller. And if you've never seen either from 1968 or 1999, you don't really know like how sexy and cool and amazing this story is going to be. And to have a black cast and a black lead, I should say, is and Michael B. Jordan is directing this film as well. So Thomas Crown Affair is an exciting new move in how we see folks reimagining movies with us in it. And so it led me to think, Rick, if you could see any movie that had a predominantly white cast have a predominantly black cast, what movie would it be?
Oh, the Breakfast Club for sure.
Oh my gosh.
And the reason I say that is because I was that kid that had to go to detention all the time. I had to go to summer school all the time. And you meet all these kids from all different walks of life with all kind of problems, from both parents in the home to single parent home to everything. And that's a deep movie. That's one of my favorite movies, The Breakfast Club.
Yes, and the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Such a soundtrack. Yeah.
Don't you forget about me. Come on now, you talking to me and now, we class of 87, y'all class of 91. So
that was a coming of age movie for us, really.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, it really was. And I wanted to flip it in another way. You know, I want to see an all white cast do an all black movie. I want to see an all white cast in Menace to Society.
Come on, dog.
I'm not sure if that.
I don't know if that'll work.
Boys in the Hood.
Oh no.
It could be in Appalachian, West Virginia. It could be rural Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Right.
I wish they could redo like Smokey and the Bandit with a black cast, but it probably wouldn't work because the police would shoot them before they chase them that far.
Boy.
Say, man.
not if. Well, yeah, that's true. Not if you made the police black.
I mean, there's that. What about Pretty Woman with like Idris Elba playing Richard Gere?
A good one. That'd be a dope.
That would be hot.
I like that too.
Yeah. And Zendaya as Julia Roberts. Let's go! I already got a cast.
Come on, man.
And I'd love to see The Godfather with an African cast.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah.
Nigerian gangsters.
What's the movie with Jamie Foxx and Bill Bellamy? No, that's black. The strip club. No, they wouldn't be able to do that.
Step Brothers. They could do Step Brothers.
No, yeah, but they couldn't do. They couldn't do.
Super Dave said we better do this movie called The End.
Yeah, he did, right? Y'all hit me at Destination on IG and let me know what you want to see, y'all. Thanks, y'all.
Just starting up bright and early, and of course, hit me up on the gram at JH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Hey, appreciate you, big dog.
My pleasure, man. You don't know.
Yes, sir. Hey, happy Thursday, Black Tony.
Hey, now ain't no happy thing. Ain't nothing happy about today. Not the way the day starting off right now. Ain't nothing happy about this right here.
The Lord woke us up this morning and clothed in our right mind, shoes on our feet, a roof over our head. Just another day that the Lord has. Huh?
Look, this fool on the phone, this fool on the phone too. My stupid cousin. Darius.
Y'all need to get it together, man. And you can't be calling, having Darius work for you, and then he don't show up. That don't make any sense.
I'm trying to show up. I'm downstairs by the parking lot. I had a wreck.
Yeah, what?
I'm trying to turn in the parking lot real fast to get upstairs on time, and I crashed into a car. I look up at Darius ugly.
Let me tell you something, Rick.
Yeah.
First of all, he ain't got no business driving. He ain't got nobody license. He don't supposed to be on a damn bike. This man ain't got none of his affairs in order. He's supposed to walk everywhere. Supposed to be like Jesus.
But why you crying? Why you weren't looking while you were turning there and crashed into me? And you gotta put my business in the street. You ain't the police. Why I gotta tell the folks I ain't got no damn license? That ain't your business.
Rick, I was talking to you. This is why you have to have your stuff in order. The only reason he crashed, he gonna get out trying. You know what he told the police why he crashed?
What?
Because last night his girlfriend bombed the car, and it was a few roaches were still in there. Man, you can't. That's what you get from messing with the hood.
How you get roaches in the car? That's all. How you get roaches in the car?
Cause the girl around with me and she had roaches in her pocketbook.
Black Tony, what kind of car you got?
I'm in my girl both. She got a VW or Rabbit.
Wait a minute, how old is that? The Rabbit. If she's driving a Rabbit, she must got some fire.
Now crashed into Darius in that little regular ass Impala he driving.
First of all, I don't drive no Impala because I'm not in the street like that. I was in the Ford Taurus.
Okay, but you still made me crash into you, and I done messed up this girl Pontiac.
Listen here. If you're going to be driving, you need to get your affairs in order, Tony. First of all, you shouldn't have been rushing to work. I was already on the parking lot. You turned Rick.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask you something? Because I ain't going to sit up here and lie with this man. That man wasn't in that man wasn't in nothing like that. That man was in a used Jeep Bronco.
I wasn't in no damn Jeep Bronco. I just told you what I was in. Okay, but.
Those are two different cars.
Ain't nobody coming to work, and y'all can't pull the lie together talking about what, try to figure out what kind of car everybody in.
I got that together. I got it together, and I won't.
You got the lie together.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Since y'all at work, and respectfully, because I'm coming in, I want to ask you something because I ain't going to be in his lie because I am an employee of graciousness. Can I ask the Brat and everybody in there something so we can move on? What y'all about to get into?
Hey, I just want to say something. Gary, good morning.
Good morning.
From the bottom of my heart, man. A lot of people been hitting me up on Facebook, hitting me up on Instagram, and like, hey, you be doing Gary wrong. And I just want to say, if I done or said anything that was hurtful and you know what I'm saying, disparaging towards you from my family to your family, I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart. Really? We need to have peace on this show.
Yeah.
And
so from the bottom of your heart.
Yeah, I even posted a picture of your cousins, the 30 wedding anniversary on.
Where did you post it?
I posted on RS Company because it's like you always talk about your family, but you don't ever post pictures of members of Gary's family. So you got some cousins from Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah. And they said, want to say happy anniversary to, I think their 38th and a wedding anniversary to Miss Lewis. And I want everybody to go to RS Comedy on Instagram and leave a nice comment and stuff, because it's not just about my family. You have family members also.
That's ain't better than Uncle Fred.
Boy, that's the original Planet of the Apes right there, boy.
They're not apes.
What is
So, you know, you are loved on this show. You are beloved. You're a radio legend and stuff. And it's not just about me and my family. You got to post pictures of your family also.
Oh, that is. Oh.
Well.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the D and the Kalu of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Offset is finally speaking out, y'all. He is speaking out, and the world is definitely listening. Now, he said, honey, he didn't miss a beat, y'all, when he was on the Joe Budden podcast, y'all, to flex on his ex, y'all, not just Cardi B, but he said all of them, y'all. Now, they're saying that the active rapper, you know, got looped, honey, into a participating in dating versus down, honey, game scenario between Budden and Miss Melissa Ford, where they, you know, argued which outcome had the best leverage, honey, and so on and so forth. And it was very interesting, y'all. Here's what Offset had to say.
If someone cheats up or down, which one hurts more?
I ain't never met none that I left went up, so I don't know how to experience. I don't know. I'm Timothy Jones. So like every situation I ever seen go on that didn't work out, it's like the unseasoned version. You know what I mean? Like,
did you hear what he said? He trying to say, baby, Miss Cardi B may have left him, but she ain't dated up. Honey. She dating down. Like, he just a ha-ha. He said nobody left him and dated up.
Oh. Well, you know, some people have to build confidence within themselves.
Well, I guess
everybody know Cardi B did a great job, and we're all happy that she's happy. But he don't want to feel like she dated up because he don't want to make it look like, you know, anybody's better than him. So he has a lot of self-confidence.
Exactly. Well, it's good to have confidence, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure. So
don't come for Cardi B now.
No. So I mean, would y'all feel that way? Would y'all tell somebody? I mean, Ricky, Special K, Rocky, would y'all feel that everybody that left y'all left that they dated down or they dated up? Because I think they probably dated up.
Don't say anything.
Don't say nothing.
Yep. Keep it quiet, man.
You know,
keep it moving.
By speaking on it, you kind of taking an L.
Yeah, when they pull up to the school function, their car won't start. You know.
Move on.
Yeah,
when they out there and they got to put some gas in the carburetor.
Oh no!
Not the carburetor spray.
If she's sweating and they got the hood up, and you in your Range Rover, and the kids decide to go ahead and ride home with you from the graduation, and then their car won't start. Her and her dude over there you don't have to say that. You just. You go over there and offer to help and act like you're concerned, and then just say, well, I'll just take the kids.
Right.
With me and I'll meet y'all. And let them figure it out.
Spray the starter fluid. Go, ready, go.
Yeah.
Now crank it. Go ahead and crank it.
Well, congratulations
to
to
him. The fact
him.
that he still got a carburetor, he don't have a fuel injector.
Right.
Oh. Well, all right then, honey. That's a flex. Moving on, y'all. Another celebrity news, y'all. Now, I mean, Rock T, this is a very interesting story, and you probably could help out this. Commanders quarterback, Mr. Jaden Daniels, y'all. A lot of people are giving him flag, baby. They said that the Washington Commanders quarterback, honey, is still catching heat, honey, from after taking his mama, did what I say, his mama, baby, Miss Regina Jackson, on an all-day shopping spree. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Jaden went viral when he took his mama to Neiman Marcus, baby, and let her buy out the entire store. The 2024 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year said, today I was blessed, honey, to treat my mama, baby, to a day at Neiman's. You know, honey, we had a great day shopping. He also took his mama to lunch. Now, they're saying she was putting on her makeup, baby, trying on perfume and all that kind of stuff, honey. They're saying, and, you know, a lot of people was very upset, he said, because he's blessed to have his mama for 23 years because that's his age. But they said during the training camp, they said Jaden, honey, granted a fan request y'all to sign her baby boy. Now, they said that kid is going to be the next future franchise quarterback for the Commanders. Now, he signed this little white baby boy, honey, and said all this stuff on him, and people eating his lunch for that. But a lot of people are very angry. They said because his mama is all up on him. She's not letting him date nobody. They said she don't let him go on a date by himself.
She got to protect you. And you see what happened to what's his name?
Come on, man.
I get that.
I ain't heard nothing wrong that you said.
Yeah,
yet.
you put your whole life in all the hard work you done did, working at Arby's all through the night to get him through school or whatever. You ain't finna let nobody come and put him in a position to take everything from him
on
that
now.
he worked hard for.
Exactly.
That's damn right.
Yeah, it
That's
wasn't
right.
about them
And that's-
damn mamas. The mama's gonna protect now.
And that's his mama and it's his money.
Well,
Yeah.
And you only get
What's the problem?
People
you
are
only
angry.
get
They say-
one.
Yeah, but they say
he ain't for the streets. He ain't for the streets, and his mama ain't having it. And I support his mother.
And he's showing,
I do too.
He's showing that, listen, your mama done sacrificed her whole life for him. And now he's in a position financially where he can go buy the whole store up and let her have fun or whatever.
Well,
For the 9 months.
Come
Brett.
on now.
Yeah,
For the
for
9
9
months.
she carried him, honey. Yeah,
Growing
inside of her.
No
Yeah.
charge.
No charge, but baby, the people saying she needs a damn hobby. They're saying, honey,
It
honey,
don't matter what the people say.
He is the hobby.
Yeah, come on now, he is the hobby.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad because the Bible says, honey, when you marry somebody, you should cleave to your husband or wife.
Don't feel bad.
Well, they ain't married yet,
Yeah,
but
it ain't
honey,
time for him to get married. He's 23. Let him enjoy his career. He need to be focused on his career and his mother.
That's
he got
right.
He got the rest of his life to date.
That's right.
Yeah, because
That's right.
you start getting in these doggone relationships, and then if she don't understand and don't have the same home training that he have or whatever, she can mess his whole mind up and throw his game off.
Come on.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like to be in a bad relationship, and then you got to go on stage and you can't focus on what you need to do. You got to go on stage and remember rap lyrics and stuff, and you got drama waiting for you when you come off stage. Hell no. I don't blame his mama.
Me neither.
Well, we just gonna pray for the family then, honey, because they
We ain't got to pray.
They good. They
Jesus,
good.
Jesus sent mama.
Come
And
on.
that's why they
Well.
and Neiman Marcus together.
Yep.
Come on.
And keep doing what you're doing, mama.
And mind you, he ain't in Walgreens stealing, making videos, stealing, like whatever. Single parent home. She did a damn good job with him.
Yes, Jesus. Yes,
Yeah,
Lord.
you don't see no videos of him stealing nothing nowhere.
Yes, Lord. He ought to call Shannon Sharp friend and see if she got a friend, the woman he was with. And
Bye.
make
There you go. There
All
you
right,
go.
the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today, y'all, is peach sorbet. On the high end, you say peach sorbet, and on the low end, you say beautiful light orange. That's your Kahlua for today, honey.
You done got so lazy, you don't even do the Kahlua the right way. No way. You done went to Applebee's and had dessert last night. And all of a sudden, that's your Kahlua for the no research. No research.
Y'all the blazes.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, there's no set time frame for how long a person should wait before dating again after either a spouse passes or a couple gets divorced. Now, it's a personal decision, and the right time varies from person to person.
Yeah, Ricky, some people may feel ready to date again within months, while others may need years or choose to never date again. Ultimately, the decision should be based on individual readiness and emotional well-being.
Yeah, so guys, we have a listener who inboxed us asking for advice on his current situation. So he lost his wife to cancer a couple of years ago, and now, he's ready to get married again, but his daughter's upset about it. Not really the marriage. She's probably upset because he's been dating his deceased wife's best friend. And he recently proposed to her. So he wants to know if he was wrong for dating the best friend and proposing to her. And what is a good time frame for a person to start dating again after they lose a significant other?
So this morning we want to know, what do you think? Is he wrong for proposing to his late wife's best friend? And when is a good time to start dating after losing a spouse? Gary, let's start with you. Because I know you sitting up here, you spinning in your chair.
Yeah. I don't think he should date his wife's best friend, number one. Because if the wife knew she was sick and knowing that she was going to probably eventually pass, she would have left him a letter saying, I want you to marry Monique because, I think you and she would make a great couple. She's a good woman. I think she's a good woman for you.
You think she would bless that?
Yeah, if she wanted that to happen, she would bless that. Secondly, when my daddy died, honey, I did not want my mama to remarry, and she did not remarry.
Why?
Because she don't need to remarry.
So what's wrong with you having a stepdaddy?
That's what I don't want, because, honey, you get a stepdaddy, and first of all, honey, he might not be a decent man. He might have a bunch of children somewhere, and if something happened to my mama first, then they gonna come, well, we want my daddy stuff. Your daddy ain't got nothing here. This is her stuff. So, no, I wouldn't want her to get married, and I'm glad she didn't get married. She had a friend, and I didn't care for him, because he ain't had nothing. If you can't get somebody better than your husband,
she did
you
get
don't
a
need
friend?
Well, they just talk. She just had somebody she talk to.
He'll come over there, they would sit on the porch.
Yeah, so but honey, so he don't need to come up over here.
You think he hit?
Dang, damn it! Don't be saying nothing like that.
Ricky,
Mama got
you went too far.
Mama got
No, he didn't.
Mama got
No, honey, it was not that. Oh, say, Ricky, go to the next person. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh man.
Yes, Mama Gary, Mama Hayes.
No.
Get your smash on.
That was not. Don't do it. Stop it,
Mr. Smiley.
Hey!
You was mad.
Sir.
Ricky!
You was mad because your mama was getting.
No, honey, my mom wasn't doing nothing.
Oh man, y'all got this conversation.
Yeah, then with all the.
It wasn't even supposed to go this way.
It sure damn
It
was.
wasn't supposed to go like this,
Yeah,
y'all.
so moving
Come on
on.
now.
Move
All
down.
right, Alfredus, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I think he was wrong for that. My
For
mom
marrying the
never,
best friend?
yeah, my mom never remarried either because my dad was like the love of her life. But if she would have wanted to get remarried, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But not his best friend, not somebody that's a family member or a friend. That's off limits.
There
That's
it is.
weird.
Yeah.
Just
when
odd.
when my grandma died, my granddad said, "Hey, I got a friend." I said, "You did everything you were supposed to do when my grandma was living. This your house. You can have whoever you want over here. I'd be happy to meet her. And I'm dedicated and loyal to my grandmother, but my granddaddy got to live."
But what if you already knew her? What if it was a friend of your grandmother's?
Oh, now that was yeah, that
awkward.
I mean, it would be awkward or whatever, but if she nice to him and bringing him plates over there and stuff like that or whatever,
and
he
they
up
already
in,
have a familiar relationship. She knows
right he
him
up
he
in
knows
age
her.
and stuff. Now I wouldn't be too judgmental about it because man, you just don't know what somebody going through mentally and emotionally.
Well, on the other side of the conversation, that means some people may say he and the girlfriend may have already been messing around
That part.
before the wife passed away.
Somebody was paying attention to somebody
Thank you.
somewhere.
Well, that don't mean they was messing around, but you've been around your wife and you've been watching for years watching Tammy walk by with that fat ass.
See, you know what? No,
And
that's
why.
not right.
That's why, right there.
That's the problem.
Her name's Tammy.
That's why a best friend or a family member is off limits.
You're a good man. You ain't looking at it. I mean, Tammy ass. You've been watching Tammy ass with your peripheral vision. You ain't never looked at it.
No, that's why
And
the
it's
daughter
been like
is
a
upset.
eclipse, like what's the name to do makeup for Dish Nation?
Oh Jesus!
Exactly why
What's
the
the
daughter
name,
is
Brat?
upset. Cherry.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, you got to been watching that. Watch her walk down the aisle before your wife walked down the aisle with her bride.
No, that is
Girl,
bad.
them onions sitting up there like that all them years.
Horrible.
That's why
I made you cry.
All right, let's go to the phones. 866. I'm real ignorant. 866 Ricky. 866 9RICKEY. Good morning.
This is Lee Thomas of College Station, Texas. I think he should go ahead on and get married and move on. He's not dead, and that's what she would want.
Antoinette calling from Raleigh. I think that I say a year or two. It just really depends. Some people don't like to be alone. But also, when it comes to the friend, that's a hard line, and I think it depends on how long. But I joke with my friends and say, when I leave this world, the first one of y'all I see going to dinner or taking my husband a pie, I'm coming to haunt you.
Hey, this is Ty from D.C., and it depends on the person. I don't think I will ever get married again because I don't know anyone like I know my wife. But if this is the guy's wife's friend, then she should know him. He should know her somewhat better than he would anybody else. So he wants to be compatible with somebody.
This is Dee calling from Maryland, and I think that is definitely off limits. And I feel like the guy had eyes on the best friend the whole time he was married, and that's a no-no, absolute no-no.
Yeah, I had obviously when I was married, my best friend, I had always said, that my best friend was not married at the time. First person I met when I got to Woodlawn High School was Gerald. I was like, if anything happened to me, I said, and I told her, I said, man, please take care of her if anything happened to me. And I just always had that conversation because he was a really, really nice, respectful. He's married now, but then he was not. He was very, very, very nice and respectful and cool. He looked out for me. He looked out for my wife.
But Ricky.
Huh?
couldn't he take care of her without taking care of her?
Yeah, because part of taking care of her.
Couldn't he look after her?
I wouldn't care. God. I mean, when you get to heaven, you don't know if you're gonna be with who you was with on earth anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, she have to live or whatever, and probably nobody else might not take care of her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all just be together, or whether, and if y'all not together, that's fine. But just look out for her, and whatever that leads to, or whatever, that's to y'all's discretion, because I'm gone. I'm not on this earth anymore.
But your spiritual body be looking down on that.
I ain't looking down.
That's almost like Vanessa Bryan and
thick women with wings on in heaven, walking on street paved and go. They ain't got to work, pay no bills, none of that stuff. We see them as heavenly angels, but I'm sure. It's them streets of gold. You heard me?
Right.
Now you in heaven, you ain't got nobody to talk to because you worry about somebody down on earth.
I mean,
that working at Burger King. Okay? I'm going to be taking your phone calls, 866-9 Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, hey, today we're helping a brother who wrote in for some advice on dating and getting married again after losing his spouse. And he want to know, how long should you wait? Should you, and should certain people be off limits? That's the main thing. 866-9 Rickey, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
This is Jay from calling from Charlotte. I don't know if it's a limit, but it seems like the individual doesn't have any reverence to their wife dating her friend, and the kid may not even be old enough to really understand that. So the line of communication may be broken somewhere.
Yes, I'm Reginald. I'm calling from Macon, Georgia. I think they should wait a minimum of a year, and family members should be off limits.
My name is Barbara. I'm calling from Indianapolis, Indiana. And I think a year is enough time to regroup after losing a spouse, depending on how long they were married or people have been married. But there are definitely people who are off limit, definitely. And friends and family members top that list.
All right, good morning. Name is Daniel from Miami, Florida. I really don't care for the amount of time. I say 3 to 6 months. But as far as friends and family members, off limits.
Yes, my name is Stacy. I'm calling from Dayton, Texas. And I don't think that there's necessarily a certain limit or amount of time that someone should wait to get married. And also, too, I just want to say, I don't think anyone is off limits. I know when I was married for almost 22 years, after about 12 years of marriage, my ex-husband and I, we actually had a very real conversation and gave each other 3 people that we chose in our circle that we would be okay with them remarrying, us remarrying with, and them being able to raise our children. So I think that's a very real conversation that needs to happen.
So your wife, are AKA, and they want to do something for you. She passed away, and they want to do something nice in memory of your wife at the Boulay. Yeah. And they feeling bad for you. And you walking there, you got your plaque and stuff, and so you can't date none of that. You can't date nobody. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. Now they say family members, but what if, let's just spread it out a little bit. What if your wife was a Delta and she got, maybe not none of her line sisters, but what about somebody in that chapter?
Yeah.
Or in that district, what's the rules?
Because
that's different.
She don't know.
You can't do a line sister, but can you do anything off in that chapter?
Yeah, because she don't know all the deltas.
Right.
What about district?
Have they been to your house with your husband? Like, it's a court. You can't. Somebody who's been in my house, that makes me think that maybe they've been looking at him the whole time. Like, have you been thinking about this?
You're
right. But still, it's off limits.
No. So you married the Glorilla, and something happened to her. You can't date Sexy Red. What's up? Talk to me.
I mean, if Sexy Red is Glorilla's best friend, no.
You can't date nobody that had more hits.
Oh, wow.
You can date somebody that had less hits.
You can date a one-hit wonder.
You can date somebody.
You can date a one-hit wonder.
Like if I died, my wife could only date a comedian that's less successful than me. But that's
that ain't
too many of them. She couldn't marry D-Ray. I'd be pissed off.
Boy, hey, boy, if you died and Shari married D-Ray, boy.
If she married D-Ray, boy, I'd be heated because he tall and light-skinned and got green eyes. Man, ain't no way. Boy, I would be haunting her every night.
Okay, what if she married Lavelle Crawford?
He got more money than me, and he was just in a movie. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, man, y'all.
She got to marry an open Michael.
This turned into something totally different.
Boy, y'all tweaking this morning. Y'all on here tweaking on these folks' radio.
I think, though, she could keep that check coming and just go ahead and give it Ricky, honey.
I'm broke. I got twins. Hey, coming up, man, we got
Blue Eyes. She ain't trying to do no hair no more. She ain't trying to do no more little kids' hair.
Twins at that.
No.
Hey, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, August 7th. Here's what's going on in the news. A violent attempted carjacking in D.C. has turned into full-on political theater after the victim was revealed to be 19-year-old Edward Korstein, a Trump loyalist and former Doge staffer known as Big Balls. Trump's now basically calling D.C.
What?
That's his online name. They call
Are
him,
you serious?
Yeah, they call him Big Balls.
And he support Trump, and he went.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Well, here's the thing. He's a big deal. Trump now is basically calling D.C. dirty and dangerous because of this kid getting carjacked. And he, even though, violence in D.C. is down, he's threatening to send in the National Guard and even dismantle the city's local government.
Whether you call it federalized or what. And that also includes the graffiti that you see, the papers all over the place, the roads that are in bad shape, the medians that are falling down, the median in between roads that's falling down. We're going to beautify the city. We're going to make it beautiful. And what a shame. The rate of crime, the rate of muggings, killings, and everything else, we're not going to let it. And that includes bringing in the National Guard, maybe very quickly.
Trump is also pushing to have the 15-year-old suspects tried as adults, but critics say it's all for show and just more Trump world favoritism. After all, how does a 19-year-old called Big Balls with no experience land a top job at Doge? Meanwhile, it's harsh punishment for some kids while others get fast-tracked and protected. Speaking of, a Long Island fire chief is catching heat after a video showed him cursing out a 10-year-old girl during a medical call. The child was visibly upset, crying and saying she didn't want to go into the ambulance when the Chief Peter Out, snapped.
Show you now.
Now, this moment has gone viral, and it's really hard to hear.
What city is this again?
This is in Long Island. So, here's the thing. It's hard to hear, but he did call this little girl an effing N-word before putting her in the truck. Now, he's been suspended pending an investigation. The girl's mother says the chief completely failed her daughter, and the internet seems to agree.
Keep on.
Last but not least, a former Cincinnati physician, Dr. Rudolph Saunders, has been convicted of practicing medicine without a license. Here's the thing, y'all. He was performing general exams, including testicular ultrasounds, in his apartment. He told these men that he was in training, but the exams happened in his bedroom, not a clinic. His license was suspended back in 2023, but that didn't stop him. He was cleared of voyeurism charges, but faces up to a year in prison for each count of unlicensed practice.
Man.
For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
I sure am, man. I'm hyped. We're getting one step closer to college football season. The coaches' top 25 rankings have been released. Texas is number 1, Ohio State's number 2, Penn State 3, Georgia's number 4, Notre Dame is 5, Clemson is 6, Oregon is 7, Alabama's 8, LSU is 9, and Miami is 10. Again, this is the coaches poll, not the AP poll.
Yeah, nobody cared about that. Ain't nobody kicked off nothing yet.
Yeah, exactly, man. But it's kind of good. It's kind of good to have it out there because we're getting one step closer. And I'm excited. excited. I'm excited right now because Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders, who currently is listed as 4th on the quarterback depth chart, is expected to start the preseason opener tomorrow against the New England Patriots. Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel, they're both injured and dealing with some injuries. The old veteran Joe Flacco, they ain't going to put him in a preseason game right now, so he's saying he's just going to be chilling. But Marcus Spears, a.k.a. Swagoo, explains why this is very important for Shedeur.
But this is a vital situation that Shedeur has and almost an opportunity for him to move up in that depth chart just by default based on the performance in a week 1 preseason game.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something, man. Shedeur needs to play Shedeur football within the Cleveland Browns system. If he can't go out there scared, intimidated, trying not to make mistakes. Shedeur, if you're listening, my brother, just go out there and play your game within the Cleveland Browns system. And you're going to be fine. And you're going to move from 4th string, possibly up to 2nd, maybe 1st.
Yeah. Ball out.
It's the Panthers, my
bad. Do what you do.
He played the Panthers, not the Patriots.
Do.
But either it don't matter who the opponent is. Go do what you do exactly. I can't wait, man. Come on, Shedeur. Let's go. We rooting for you, big dog. That's my quick sports report. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
In this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Tyler Perry has finally confirmed what fans have been hoping for, and that's a third Why Did I Get Married movie. The film is reportedly officially in motion. Tyler Perry also recently took to Instagram with a photo of a script title page that read, Why Did I Get Married Again? In the caption, he wrote, I'm just going to sit this right here. Cast members wasted no time hyping the news. Tasha Smith, who played the loudmouth Angela, reposted the image with the single word, boom. Details are still being kept secret, and there's no word yet on whether the film will be released in theaters or on streaming services. All right, y'all, things are changing over at BET. The CEO of Black Entertainment Television Networks, Scott Mills, has just announced that the network is suspending both the Soul Train and BET Hip Hop Award shows indefinitely. He says that his team is actively thinking about where those award shows might best live as the media climate continues to evolve. The BET Hip Hop Awards first launched back in 2006. Over the years, the ceremony became one of the few nationally broadcast events where hip hop artists got their flowers. And the Soul Train Awards first launched in 1987, carrying on the legacy of the late Don Cornelius, celebrating the best R&B artists. BET's suspension of the award shows comes after talks to sell the network from under the Paramount umbrella stalled last year. And last but not least, y'all, this past Monday, Beyonce dropped her 4th and final installment of her collaboration with the Levi brand with the 90-second visual. And many things that the Queen Bee does are intentional, whether we are aware of it up front or not. Lots of fans believe there were multiple Easter eggs in the new ad. Let's look at some of the possible Easter eggs. So the Levi ad is broken up into 3 parts. When Beyonce dropped her Renaissance project, she revealed it was the first act of a 3-part project. Cowboy Carter was the second part of that project, and in the first act of the ad, she slowly rode in on her horse. Now, this has fans speculating that Beyonce may be signaling the end of her Cowboy Carter era. Also, in the third act of the ad, it begins with the words, the smoke. The fans speculate that the motorcycle could mark the beginning of a third part of the project, which may be rock and roll. These fans are good with these clues, boy. Man, these fans don't play at Beyonce's. They're speculating that the title, The Smoke, could be a reference to her song, Smoke Hour, featuring Willie Nelson, which opens up with lyrics that include the words, come on, baby, it's time to rock. But for the jeans, Beyonce's new denim cowboy collection launches on Levi.com today. So congratulations go out to Beyonce. That woman just does not stop. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hospital.
One more. Also, congratulations to some relatives of Gary with the team. Leave a heart on RS Comedy. I posted a picture on RS Comedy. Leave a heart. And that's all. Don't leave nothing else but a heart. Go to RS Comedy. They celebrating 38 years of marriage. RS Comedy. Leave a heart. Don't leave no comment. Leave a heart. A lot of people on here real mean, and it's not nice. Just leave a heart. Don't say nothing. Just leave a heart. Leave a heart, and God will leave a heart for you. Leave a heart.
Okay.
All right,
Coming up
it's
next,
coming.
y'all, we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. It's the
38
Rickey
years.
Smiley Morning Show.